You can do pull-ups, train your abs, and have defined arms. But if you skip leg day, you don't look like an athlete. You look like a Wi-Fi signal strong on top, completely weak at the bottom. And the worst part, most guys already know this. They just keep ignoring it anyway. Many people avoid leg workouts because they're boring, brutally hard, or because nobody looks down there. But that's exactly what makes their body incomplete. Legs aren't just support structures you stand on. They are the foundation of your strength, balance, endurance, and even how impressive your upper body looks. Skip them and you're building a skyscraper on sand. When you train your legs, you're not just building muscle in one area, you're activating your entire system. Legs are the largest muscle group in the human body. When they fire up, your whole body wakes up with them. Here's what's actually happening under the surface. First, hormones. Every squat, every deadlift sends a direct signal to your brain. Release more testosterone, release more growth hormone. These are the chemical drivers that make you stronger, leaner, and more energized. Without activating this hormonal response, even hundreds of chest workouts won't deliver real results. You're leaving the most powerful growth signal on the table every time you skip leg day. Second, metabolism. After a serious leg session, your body runs at elevated speed for the next 24 hours. You could be lying on the couch that evening and your body is still burning through calories automatically. It's like bonus cardio that happens on its own without any extra effort. Third, endurance and real-world power. Strong legs mean you can climb stairs without getting winded, sprint and feel fully in control, and stand for hours without fatigue. Your legs are your hidden energy reserve, always working in the background. Train them and everything in daily life gets easier. And finally, proportions. Trained legs make your body look genuinely athletic and complete. You can have shredded abs and broad shoulders, but without developed legs, the whole picture looks unbalanced. Like someone built the top floor of a building and forgot the lower half. So when you skip leg day, you're not saving energy. You're actively slowing your growth, suppressing your metabolism, and cutting your athletic potential in half. Don't try to replace leg training with running or cycling. It is not the same thing. Cardio will not build real strength in your quads, hamstrings, or glutes. Without resistance and progressive overload, muscles simply don't grow. Running keeps you lean. Resistance training makes you powerful. You need both, but they are not interchangeable. Before you touch a single weight, warm up. This is not optional. Your legs are the biggest muscles in your body, and if you start squatting cold, they're essentially still asleep. Cold muscles are slow, weak, and vulnerable to injury. Warm muscles are fast, responsive, and strong. You don't need 30 minutes of stretching, just 3 to 4 focused minutes. Here's the routine: 30 seconds of jumping in place to raise your temperature, 10 easy bodyweight squats to activate your joints, 10 lunges to fire up your balance. Done, you're ready. And remember, those 3 minutes are also when you put your phone down, clear your head, and mentally lock in on the session. Strong legs don't require 100 different exercises. You need one solid movement per area done with full focus and proper form. Here are the essentials with home and gym options. For quads, bodyweight squats at home, feet slightly wider than shoulders, toes angled out, torso upright. Once you exceed 30 clean reps, add resistance with a backpack or dumbbell. At the gym, barbell back squat, bar on your traps, back neutral, descend to parallel. Choose a weight where the last 2 reps feel genuinely hard but your form stays clean. For the posterior chain, good morning at home, hands behind your head, hinge from the hips with a flat back, 2 seconds down, 1 second up. Add a loaded backpack as you progress. At the gym, Romanian deadlift, slight knee bend, bar close to your legs, movement driven from the hips. Use moderate weight so you stay controlled at the bottom. For glutes, glute bridge at home, drive through your heels, squeeze at the top, hold 1 second. Progress by elevating your feet or doing single leg reps. At the gym, glute hyperextension, rise to a straight line only, no arch in the lower back. Start with body weight, then hold a 5 to 10 kg plate. For calves, standing calf raises, full range of motion, pause at the top for 1 to 2 seconds, lower slowly. If body weight becomes easy, use a backpack or switch to single leg. On the machine, same principles apply: full range, pause, controlled descent. The burn should start around rep 12. The most important principle across all movements is control over speed. Every rep should be intentional. When you learn to actually feel the muscle working, growth happens faster than from any new exercise or program. How often should you train legs? The biggest mistake is training them once a month and wondering why nothing changes. If you're just starting out, once a week is enough, but pick a fixed day and treat it as non-negotiable. Skip it once and you've pushed your progress back by a week. If you're already training consistently, add a second day. Monday heavy squats, deadlifts, bridges. Thursday light bodyweight work for form and endurance. Legs are large muscles that need time to recover. Training them every day doesn't accelerate growth, it just builds fatigue. The formula is simple: work, eat, sleep, recover, repeat. Sleep 7 to 8 hours minimum. Growth hormone is released while you sleep. It repairs fibers, strengthens joints, and builds denser muscle. Going to bed at 2 a.m. actively fights every session you do. Eat properly. Protein builds the muscle. Carbs fuel the training. Fats keep your hormones balanced. Track your intake and aim for 1.6 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. Eating too little means zero progress no matter how hard you train. Progress comes from doing slightly more than last time. Add 1 or 2 reps. Add 2.5 kg to the bar. Shorten your rest between sets. Small, consistent increments are what transformation is made of. Don't try to jump forward 20 kilograms at once. The body adapts to gradual change. Today plus 1% compounded over a month and you're looking at a completely different body. After your session, don't rush out the door. 5 minutes of stretching supports recovery immediately, more flexibility, healthier joints, and that heavy soreness fades faster. It's not a luxury, it's an investment in your next session. And above all, patience. Leg growth is a slow process. You won't see dramatic change in a week, but in 4 to 8 weeks, you'll feel your body transforming. Your legs will be stronger, your entire frame will look more balanced, and your performance in everything else will improve. Legs are your foundation. A solid foundation takes time to build correctly, but once it's there, it supports everything above it permanently. Train your chest all you want, work your arms every day, but without strong legs underneath it all, you don't look like an athlete. Don't build your body on a weak foundation. If this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next, and drop a comment below. How often do you actually train your legs? Be honest. The algorithm sees everything. And remember, to fix your body, fix your foundation.